Good morning, dear students. Welcome you all. Here we will start a new chapter of your civics, and the chapter name is Struggles for Equality. I hope that you know more about this topic because this topic is the conclusion of all the chapters which you have studied previous. So, before starting the chapter, we have to know the answer of these introductory questions that will check your understanding skill. The first question is, what do you understand by the term discrimination? Second question is, what do you know about the term prejudice? And the third one is, what do you mean by the term struggles for equality? The first question answer is that what do you understand by the term discrimination? Debarring someone on the basis of the religion, custom, tradition, language is known as a discrimination. Understand? Not to give importance debarring someone. Second question is, what do you know about the term prejudice? Prejudice means to judge other negatively or see them as inferior. Understand? And third one is, what do you mean by the term struggles for equality? So this will be discussed in the starting of your chapter, and I hope that you will understand these subtopics, whatever the subtopics will come. So please see the video and try to understand, comprehend the chapter. Dear students, in this chapter, struggles for equality, in this chapter we will know about that how the people who are underprivileged, they suffered a lot. In this chapter we will know. So dear student, we will start the chapter with the first subtopic. The first subtopic is struggles for equality. In this book, in 7th class, we read about different characters: Swapna, Ansaris, Melanie, and one is the prominent. You have heard the name of the prominent character. The prominent character is Om Prakash Valmiki, who was discriminated when he was in 5th standard. He was discriminated by his teacher. He was sitting at the corner of the gate and he was sweeping the playgrounds, the rooms, and one day what had happened, when his father saw the condition, he rejected the teachers and said that he and afterward no one will face such type of a discrimination. Here we get that only the economical conditions are not main reason for the discriminations. People are also discriminated, they feel inequality because of their caste, creed and gender. They also feel such type of differences. And we also know that some of them are poor, some of them are underprivileged, some are discriminated by the society. In the case of Ansaris, you know that they have everything, they had money, but they were not getting the apartments. They were not getting the apartments because they belong to different religion. And in the other hand, Hakim Sheikh, you have heard the name. He was working, he was a worker, and he was thrown by someone from the train and he got injury, but he was not admitted by the hospitals. So he had taken He also wandered to many hospitals, but in the government hospital he did not get the entry. He did not get the permission. So he wandered mostly more than 14 hours. Afterward, he was admitted in a private hospital and he paid extra money. Understand? So in this way we are getting that. And in another hand, Aman, who was poor but his friend Ranjan was rich, he got such a dignified facilities in the hospital and he was treated politely by the doctors, but in the other hand he was discriminated. He was not getting such a facility. He was standing in a line for a long time there. He stood there for a long time. So many of them, Kanta, a domestic worker, she starts her work from the morning to till night. She did not get any break. But when she needs money, when her daughter was ill, she was not, she did not get the money, and she got the money, but her master said that don't make a habit. So we are getting that such type of discrimination, inequality, someone is rich, someone is poor, and because of their diverse backgrounds, people are treated differently. We have the right to vote. By our constitution, we have the right to choose our leaders, representatives, and everyone has the right to vote irrespective of their religion, caste, gender and creed. Those adults who are 18 years old or more than above, they can cast the vote. But we know that afterward only we have the right to cast vote, choose the leader, but afterward we are not getting such facilities that are available for the rich one. In this chapter we got here, and most of things is that people are discriminated here differently by different ways. Understand? So we have known here. So dear students, we know that often poverty and lack of dignity and respect for certain communities and groups come together in such powerful ways that is difficult to identify where one aspect of inequality ends and afterward another begins. Understand? And we know that also, as you have read, that Dalit, Adivasi and Muslim girls drop out of school in large numbers, and this is a combined outcome of poverty, social discrimination and the lack of good quality of school facilities for those communities. And afterward we get that when people are debarred, discriminated on the basis of the religion, caste, gender and creed, so the group of communities in village, city and town, they came together to fight against the government to get the right of equality. Understand? So you know that different groups, different communities, fisher folk, BD workers, you have heard suffrage movement. So different type of movements, agricultural laborers, they also strike, slum dwellers, and each group is struggling for justice in its own way. Today there is a instance on 8th December, you have known that there was a strike, agitation we can say that, by the farmers. So such type of strikes are done to get their rights, what are the rights of the people, and to protect their right, people came forward to protest the government. Understand? So I hope that you have got all these things clearly. Thanks for watching the video.